What's up, y'all? How was your Sunday? Happy Sunday. Congratulations on making it to a new week. I'm glad you are all here with me today. How are you guys doing today? Hi, Zio. Hi, Gold. Hi, Shinju. How are you guys today? I hope you're doing well. And, if you redeemed one like, one prayer, what are you guys praying for? I am the terror that flaps in the night. I am the blemish on your permanent record because you thought it was funny to throw firecrackers out the bus window. I am a $2 steak that sent you to the hospital. I am Darkwing Duck. Okay. Wonderful to see you, Chaos. How are you today, my friend? Hello. Doing good. Watching some football. Man, this bitch always watching some football. Hi, hi. How are you today? How's it going? I know you had to cancel stream, so I hope you are doing well. I hope you're not feeling any sickness or anything today. I hope you're doing nice. Hey, glad to see you again. Hi, Nuka. How are you? I hope you're doing well. Thank you for coming in and saying hi. After Kingdom Hearts 1, what is the next game? Oh, Chad had me watch the cutscenes to Chain of Memories. So Kingdom Hearts 1, Chain of Memories, and then I'm going straight into Kingdom Hearts 2 the next time I pick up Kingdom Hearts. I haven't 100% decided what day I'm going to start with Kingdom Hearts 2 yet. But that's the plan. I will be doing more Kingdom Hearts 2. Can you pray for my fantasy football team to do better? Of course, okay. The football gods, whoever's out there, make Zio's team stop sucking absolute dick. Amen. And thus it shall be so. How are you guys today? I got Hot Pockets. Oh, what flavor? I made a bad decision today, and I had Taco Bell for lunch. Last night, I'll be honest, I have not been eating good this weekend. Last night we had Chinese food, and today we had Taco Bell. So you might not want to come to the church. Doing good. I'm just finishing Godzilla Final Wars, and now starting. Sometimes they come back. Nice. I hope you're having a lot of fun traversing through the Godzilla verse. Always a fun time. We love the Godzilla movies here. Hashtag free meow meow. Real, real. I just started Kingdom Hearts 2. We're at the same spot. That's kind of romantic. I don't know what you're talking about. What? I pray I don't break any vinyl planks tomorrow. Oh my god, yeah, so real. Praying to the floor gods that none of Gold's nice new vinyl planks break as he's putting them in his new place tomorrow. Good luck. Sincerely, I mean that. No jokes. Hello, Miki. How are you? Philly cheesesteak Hot Pockets with Alfredo sauce to dip in. Okay, so you're chefing with the Hot Pockets. For me, when I have Hot Pockets, I'm like depressed. I have like no effort to make anything else, and so I just slap a Hot Pocket in the oven, and that's it. However, pizza rolls, I do chef up with pizza rolls. So, okay, sometimes when I have pizza rolls, I'll air fry them and then I'll toss them in butter and then I'll sprinkle some what's it called? Garlic salt and some like little parmesan chunks on them, and that bitch that's so good. We love chefing up with the pizza rolls. But a hot pocket, that's when I've like hit a low because I feel like my hot pockets never microwave correctly. They always end up a little fucked up. They're exploding, but they're frozen in the middle. They're just not a good time for me. So hot pockets, I'm really sad. I chopped down a tree and made a new friend. Her name is Sarah. Congratulations on the new friend. I'm happy to hear it for you, Mickey. I have 3 of my loves on other tabs, so it's like you're monologuing over pure overstimulation. Of course! That's how Lady May streams are meant to be enjoyed. You have to listen to at least 4 other tabs at the same time, or you're not doing it correctly. Unless you like just listening to my nice dulcet tones, then hey, good for you. Oh, hi, Truckin'! May esteem some of my chef abilities. True, true. Also, Miki, I just realized I turned on my Mix It Up, and then I didn't, I turned on my Mix It Up, and then I didn't log into it. So, let me spawn Meow Meow for you. There you go. Yoink. There we go. Hi, Jake. How are you today? Your sound effects aren't working. Boo! No! Why? I fixed them again the other day, man. I truly believe that the sound alerts website hates me. They hate my ass. For sure. For freaking sure. Well, that's on me. That's on me. That's on me. Oh, they work. Woo. Yay! I'm glad. I'm glad. I'm glad. So, how are your guys' Sundays? How was your week? Before I start talking about whatever the fuck I'm gonna talk about, how was your guys' week? And do you have any nice plans for the upcoming week? Because get this, fall is hitting Las Vegas a little bit early. This hasn't happened in years, dog. So, okay, climate change, yada yada. For like the last 5 years, it's been like 100 and fuck degrees out until mid to late October. This year, it has been firmly in the low 90s, and the entirety of next week is going to be mid 80s. So that's like, that's fucking awesome. And I'm so excited because for once, the fall flavors at every coffee shop are coinciding with the future that I'm living in the present. I'm not just looking forward to fall. Fall is now. And I'm so fucking excited for it because I really like fall. I really like fall and I really like spring. I really love the two moderate seasons of the year. And in Vegas, it's like 8 months summer, 4 months winter, and like maybe a couple weeks in between. But this year, it feels like we might have a proper fall for like the first time in 5 years. I don't know what happened in the climate, but fuck yeah, I am rocking with it. May, May actually doing their job? What Twilight Zone is what I walked into? I know, right? I've been trying to do my Sunday sermons more often. I think this is the third or fourth Sunday in a row. So I think I'm doing a pretty good job. Yay! Also, speaking of hashtag free meow meow, she's fucking around in the blind. Get off. Okay. Well, I don't think that worked. I told her to knock it off and she just looked at me. Late fall, winter, and early spring is the best. Real! Mothwing is so real for that. Also, hi, Mothwing. I hope you're doing well today. I do not get spring here. It is winter for like half of the year, and then just summer. Yeah, I mean, yeah. For here, the ratio is like 8 months summer and 4 months winter, but I'm so fucking glad it seems like we're going to be experiencing actual seasons this year. But like on that note, it's been storming like fucking crazy. Not just in I swear to you guys, something is in the air right now because yeah, it's been super stormy all over, everywhere, especially in the US. Any friend that I talk to is experiencing a different kind of storms. My friends in like Arizona and a bit lower than where I am, they're all experiencing crazy dust storms. My friends in like the West and the Midwest and the Northwest, they're experiencing crazy rainstorms. I don't even know what the fuck is going on back east. And then here we've been receiving a really late monsoon season. No floods yet. It does flood a lot in Vegas when the weather's weird, but no floods yet. So it's very weird because it's been a lot of rain and thunderstorms, but no floods, and that's also not normal. Hello, Sister May. I have a confession to make. I founded a company makes a Lego Speed Racer Mach 5 kit and ordered it without hesitation. That's not a sin. That sounds like a wonderful weekend activity, Destructor. And welcome in. I hope you enjoy your Lego set. Sure, I haven't had a white winter in like 5 years, but the low temperatures do wonders for my skin. The low temperatures fuck up my skin. So I have patches of eczema. So like my elbows, they get really dry. And then in the last few years, like after turning 21, I'm 26 now. So ever since I turned 21, in the winter, the crease of my eyelids will get so profoundly dry that I just like can't wear makeup, and it sucks. I don't know why. It only really started happening like 4 or 5 years ago. Very weird, very strange. Hi, Klein. I hope you're doing well today. Oh no, I live within the Midwest, so it's the other way around for me. It's more winter than summer. Ah, I see. I mixed up the numbers. My bad. If it floods, do you just get out a sippy straw and big sip until it's gone? When it floods in Vegas, it's like dirt. It's straight dirt city. Genuinely. So, all right. I think I've told you all before. I love it when everyone sends me pictures of them touching grass because there's no fucking grass here. When it floods, like the ground is just brown. The sidewalks are brown. Everything is caked in a layer of gross desert dust. It's terrible. And it makes it pointless to get your car washed. It's a pain in the ass. It's a pain in the ass when it rains here. But at the same time, it's like so nice because there genuinely is something really beautiful about rain in the desert. The smell for some reason is just so nice. Even though yes, smell on like rain on grass will always smell better than rain on dirt. But like I don't know, it's nice. I appreciate when we have a water. I appreciate when we have a water. Just not so much water to where it starts flooding. We got all the grass and trees out here. I'm jealous. I'm forever jealous of you, Jake. But anyway, okay. I think I've talked enough about the weather. Not the most interesting conversation I could have started out with. But what I really wanted to start talking about today was gaslighting yourself. This week, for some fucking reason, I cannot stop gaslighting myself. And it started with looking at my YouTube history. I was like, I think I watched these videos. I think whatever. I think I've gone through all these. And even in the watch history. But then I would double check. I would click, be like, you know what, maybe I missed this one. And then I swear to God, I'd not remember any fucking thing that had happened in that video. Same thing with my Steam library too. I wanted to uninstall some video games that I'm quite sure that I had finished playing, and I'd never fucking touched them. No matter how deep I tried to scour my history, never fucking touched them. I don't know what's wrong with me this week. I've been in a perpetual cycle of just gaslighting myself over and over. And I wanted to see if this was normal for you people as well. Because I'm starting to feel a little crazy and insane. Did you know the smell of rain had a name? It's called petrichor. Yes! I love saying the word petrichor because it makes me feel so pretentious. I'll be out with one of my colleagues or something, and I'm like, do you smell the petrichor in the air? And they're like, what the fuck are you talking about? May, you can't be gaslit. You are a sister to our Lord. You can't let the devil gaslight you. Well, it's if I'm gaslighting myself, does that make me my own demon, my own worst enemy? Because in all honesty, that's probably real anyway. It's my favorite smell, and that's real too. That's real too. I have a reverse problem is that I get really hyperfixated on a game, install it, and then just never play it. And it sits around until I get a new hyperfixation. Yep. I feel that. I just barely got back. Oh, hi, Julius. Thank you. I just barely got back around to playing Judgment last night. I'd picked the game up in February, and it seemed like my chat wasn't really rocking with it that much. So I was like, okay, I'll just play this one privately on my own time. And I just didn't touch it until last night. So from February to last night, the game sure as hell didn't fucking exist to me. But then I played it for 6 hours straight last night, and it was a ton of fun. So I don't know. I also played Fortnite for the first time in when was the Godzilla Miku event? February? I played Fortnite for the first time since February last night too. And that was actually pretty fun as well. I've been enjoying myself. I had a wonderful gamer Saturday yesterday. Usually I try to do a no screen Saturday, but yesterday my stupid little brain was like video games. Hiya. Hi Julius, how are you today? Hey May, you want to play Fortnite with me? Sure. So I have to play Fortnite with you, and I have to play Fortnite with Nightmare. Play the video games. That was me. I played the video games all day yesterday. And then I had Chinese food, and then I caught up on my dress-up dining, and then I caught up on Dun Dun Dun, and I had a really good nerd Saturday. I had a very wonderful weeb and video game combination Saturday. Oh, it was pretty freaking awesome. We are playing OG Zero build. Hell yeah. Well, okay. OG Zero build. I prefer regular Zero build because I like experiencing the new maps. However, I can suck it up and I could do OG Zero build. I could suck it up. I can suck it up. The Miku collab on Fortnite was January through April. Okay, so that means I have not touched the game since January through April. At fucking all. Also, hi, TLBG? Welcome to the church. Glad to see you here. I was last man standing on Friday. I now have a bottle of my choice for my birthday. Congratulations on the alcoholism, my friend. I hope your livers and your kidneys and the several internal organs that depend on keeping you alive are your friends. Starting to collect cookbooks with unusual recipes. Fuck yeah! What's your favorite recipe? I'm gonna lurk while I set things up. See ya. Good luck with setting up. Thank you for coming by and saying hi while you could, Nuka. I appreciate seeing you again. I just play Save the World pretty much because I get destroyed by the sweats. I play Fortnite not because I'm good. Same thing with any other game that I've ever played. I don't play Fortnite because I'm good, but because it usually lets me hang out with my friends, or I want to play dress up as Hatsune Miku. That's like kind of it. There are a couple seasons that I do like I did really enjoy though. Like I really enjoyed the car season. I really enjoyed like the Olympic gods season. A couple of seasons that happened like this slash last year were really fun actually. But again, like I don't know. I don't really care about any of the other seasons that have happened this year, I guess. Godzilla Miku was the apex for me. So far, Julius's favorite recipe has been a TIE fighter ice cream sandwich. What the devil is that? I mean, that sounds awesome. I have no idea what that is besides the ice cream sandwich part. That sounds wonderful and lovely. Doctors didn't notice anything abnormal with my blood work, so I'm Gucci. All right, fuck yeah. I'm glad you're staying alive, Marwal. Glad your body is functioning despite the copious amounts of alcohol you've been putting in it. Congratulations, brother. Call me TL. I'm a fan of old stuff, specifically video games, movies, and anime, and music. Fuck yeah! You'll be welcome here too. I talked about this on my last Sunday sermon stream, but I've been on a like an older action movie binge. It started like 3 weeks ago when I watched Blade with some of my IRLs at a birthday party, and then IT Tech, my partner, had never seen uh the second Kill Bill movie, so I made him rewatch Kill Bill Volume 1 so that we could lead into Kill Bill Volume 2. And then next we're probably gonna watch The Matrix, and then after that we're probably gonna want to watch probably gonna watch John Wick afterwards. That we've been on an older action movie kick lately. It's been pretty awesome because there's a specific drip in late 90s to early 2000s movies that I miss so fucking bad. Like I talked about this a ton last week too, but movies just genuinely don't look the same anymore. And I felt this, okay. Sorry, I'm going to talk about musical theater for a second here. When I saw the Wicked for Good trailer, and yes, I liked the Wicked movie. I will be seeing the Wicked for Good movie. And like the movie itself is good. It's enjoyable. But like the way that these movies are lit and shot feels so sauceless, completely devoid of sauce. And it's like you're literally writing in one of the like you're filming a movie in one of the most mystical, magical settings possible, and it looks so bland just because of the way that you've decided to color the film. Even though like so many of the sets in that movie are like practical, it should be a true treat for your eyes to behold. But no, it looks like you put a piece of paper on top of the lights, and you were like, "All right, good enough. Everything is lit the exact same way." I have a bone to pick with a lot of movies. Star Wars, yeah. IT Tech was telling me that we should watch the Star Wars movies too because genuinely, I don't remember fucking shit about Star Wars. I don't remember anything about Star Wars at all. Hello, hi Beat Dragon. How are you? I can't believe they took Michael Jackson out of The Wicked. Are you making an Oz reference? I'm a little confused. I love hyperfixations. True, Muff Wing. True for that. The only musical I watch is Epic the Musical. Well, I think I've talked about this a little bit before. My main background in singing is like musical theater. I used to be a really big performer. And or not like really big. I was big on performing. I was never famous or anything like that. So musical theater is one of still to this day like one of my many loves. I love a lot of fucking things. So don't get me fucking started. But yes, I know of Epic the Musical. It's actually Church IT Tech. He listens to it all the freaking time. He loves Epic the Musical. I'm good, just looking for a new streamer to watch. Well, welcome in. I am May. That's all I can say, because I always forget how to introduce myself. Metal operas. Ooh, uh, you ever seen Repo the Genetic Opera? it, listen, Repo the Genetic Opera, as a musical, fucking sucks. But as a pure visual spectacle, so fucking interesting. I love watching Repo the Genetic Opera because I also love forcing people to watch Repo the Genetic Opera because the like and I know I've talked about this on stream before. But it just always fascinates me how this thing exists. They got Sarah Brightman, the original voice of Christine on the Phantom of the Opera in Broadway, to be in Repo the Genetic Opera. And her songs are the best songs in the whole damn thing. She's in 2 of them. The rest of it fucking sucks. But visually, it's like one of the most interesting things I've ever seen. Genuinely, if you ever want to watch just something really fucking weird, watch Repo the Genetic Opera. Oh, why are you booing me? I was getting impassioned about talking about something nobody gives a fucking shit about. I'm not a musical person, but there's some musicals I like. Of course. I mean, I feel like the musical genre is really wide now. Like, there's so many cartoons, too, like, classify as musicals these days. A musical doesn't necessarily have to be something that you've seen, like, on Broadway anymore, which I think is very cool. I like that that kind of format is becoming so much more accessible to people. The epic musical creator, I never know if it's George or Jorge, is working on Illum, a musical adaptation of Homer's Iliad. Yeah, I think I'd seen clips of that on TikTok as well. But yeah, I don't like follow him, but it comes up on my timeline anyway. I look forward to hearing his new songs for his new musical adaptation too. Sarah Brightman and Anthony Head carry the whole thing for sure, dog. Hazbin Hotel comes to mind. Yes, and I feel bad. I've not seen Hazbin Hotel. Not solely because I didn't really care for the way it looked. And that's all I'll say. I mean, I've heard some songs for it, and the songs themselves are catchy. I don't know. I never got around to watching it. I'm a little, I don't know. I'm picky. I'm very picky when it comes to media I'll watch, which is so stupid because I'm an anime fan. And as an anime fan, I am a part of the lowest common denominator. I watch so much stupid slop just because I'm into anime. However, I won't watch a lot of things that a lot of people consider incredibly good, like Arcane. Pretty much any person that I've ever spoken to that has seen Arcane has had said nothing but praise for Arcane. I don't want to watch it because it's attached to League of Legends, and that has always been my stance on it. I've heard that it's incredible. God, it literally just won an Emmy 2 nights ago. I still don't want to watch it because it's attached to League of Legends, and I'm sorry, I'm the worst ever. I don't know how else to describe Hazbin Hotel other than it's modern Tumblr. And I still like Tumblr. I love using Tumblr. I just haven't watched Hazbin Hotel. Hi, Rin. Hi, Dad. How are you? The Circe Saga, Troy Saga, Vengeance Saga, and Underworld Saga have all been great songs. It's fine. I won't force it on you. Fair enough. Thank you. Oh, hi, G. How are you? I hope you're having a good date today. Thank you for coming in and saying hey. I refuse to watch it because I hate the art style of Arcane or of Hazbin Hotel. Because, like, great cinematics and movies, but just the gameplay and community is just every person that I have ever known that has played League of Legends talk about it like it's an addiction. Sincerely. I have a couple of IRLs. They talk about League of Legends like it's an ex that, like, slapped them around and then force them to go into a drug trade or something. The way they talk about League of Legends makes it sound so toxic and terrible and horrible. Why would I ever want to subject myself to something like that if all it does is make you want to die so bad? You know? Like, I don't know. I don't know. And also, quite a few years ago now, I was dating this girl, and I was like over the moon for her. I was obsessed with this girl. And her idea of a date was either inviting me over or making me watch her over Discord, just playing League for hours on end. So that also sours my opinion a bit, because she did not want to spend time with me unless she was playing League. And that, girl, every time I think about that, I always think about myself like, girl, why didn't you stand the fuck up? Girl, you deserved better than that. Stand the fuck up. But you know, whatever. Hi, Icelandic Loser, how are you? Doing pretty well, waiting for laundry to finish so I can have a cuddle session with my bed. Fuck yeah. I love waking up late, dog. I love having a cuddle session with my bed. Also, thank you for following Somber Fruit and welcome to the church. Be blessed, my friend. Stream title wild as fuck, but understandable. Genuinely, I have no reason. Not reason. I have no idea. I had no idea what to name stream title today. I gave up. Usually, I try to do something like silly with my S's, but genuinely, I was like, all right, she's something on my something till I something, and like that's what I default to when I give up. League of Legends is an ex who slapped you. I fully agree. League of Legends is an ex who has tried choking you before. It's terrible, and that's how all of my friends talk about League of Legends. It sounds terrible. Wow. Yeah. I'm fine. Well, I'm glad to hear that you're not bad, Icelandic. TBH, League lore is absolutely insane and incredible. I know nothing about League lore. Genuinely, absolutely nothing. And I probably, if that girl that I had dated quite a long time ago had ranted about League of Legends before to me, about the lore, I must have blocked it out. I must have trauma blocked it out, because I don't remember a damn thing about League. And while I look back upon my time of playing World of Warcraft pretty fondly still, I couldn't be bitched to tell you like a single plot point in World of Warcraft anymore. And when I was hyper addicted to World of Warcraft, I fell asleep every single night to lore videos about World of Warcraft. And I haven't done that for a game like ever since. Out of all the people I know that play League, I'm still waiting to hear someone say something good about it. Yeah. Real. LoL is not a good game. It's like that one friend that you've always going back to your toxic reasons. That's how they all talk about it. That's how everyone talks about it. After watching Arcane with my friends, I heard the voices that tell me to come back. No, don't do it. Don't listen to the voices. They're lying to you. You're not gonna have a fun time. I had an addiction to Overwatch, then Overwatch 2 came out, and I quit playing. Best decision I made. Yeah, a lot of Overwatch players I know feel the same way about that, too. I actually did have a pretty, I don't want to say significant, because it was only really like a year, but I was super hardcore into Overwatch, and it genuinely eroded my self-esteem, because I would go on mic. Terrible thing to do as a teenage girl, by the way. Because, like, if we were losing a game and then I had happened to say something before, they'd be like, oh, it's because our healer's a girl. It's a woman. Man, why don't you just kill yourself? And I got told to kill myself so many times playing Overwatch that I still to this day, like 10 years later, refuse to play, like, any other shooter. I don't play competitive shooter games like Valorant or Overwatch or anything like that, solely because my experience in Overwatch 10 years ago was so bad that I just kind of swore it off. I'm sure that it's fun still. I'm just so scared of being told to kill myself again. I do not like being told to kill myself. In terms of myths and legends, my favorite are Ishtar and Ereshkigal from Mesopotamian myth and Circe from the Greek myth. So when I was younger, I was really obsessed with Greek mythology, but I think I've said before, the years from like 7 to 17, I've like trauma blocked them out. I remember a lot of things, but I don't remember a lot of things that I like. So unfortunately, my Greek mythology phase is like lost to time. I do not remember anything about Greek mythology. Which also, so in my 7th grade Greek mythology class, um, we had this like section where you could so okay, in my 7th grade Greek mythology class, we got assigned gods and goddesses to be for like the quarter or whatever, however long that's the Greek mythology section of the literature class was. And I got Hera, and so for the whole fucking like class, all of my classmates would just tell me how unlovable I was. It was like a hyper specific kind of bullying because I had been assigned Hera for my 7th grade mythology class. Uh yeah, I I didn't have a good go of it in school. I'll get around to watching Arcane sometime, Charlene, possibly. Maybe someday, Aji. Maybe someday we'll both do it. Is that a woman? Oh, yeah. That's how people treated me on Overwatch. Also, hello, Slipknot guy. Oh, Slipknot guy, you are the smartest person on this world. I have been having, also partly because of the lovely fall weather that we have been experiencing lately. I something about the cloudy, darky, kind of humid something in this weather has really made me want to listen to 2000s new metal. So pretty much all week I've been listening to like Slipknot, Korn, God, 3 Days Grace, Finger, any fucking new metal band from the 2000s. They've just been on a rotation on a new metal playlist that I've had on my YouTube music. It's been a lot of fun. You should watch some Song Cinematics. I feel like you'd love the music. For Arcane? Question mark? Also, I'm pretty far behind in the chat now. My bad. Sometimes sometimes when I scroll up to read something, I forget to scroll back down, and now I'm lost. I don't know where I am in the chat. I'm so sorry. Okay, laundry's done and I gotta head to class in 8 hours. Bye, Aji. Thank you for coming in and saying hi. Have a good day. Look at this bitch. She unloved. She Hera. She should get the Hera out of here. What the hell? That was years ago. Oh no, May is slipping into the hot dog water. Chocolate starfish and the hot dog water. Yeah, I also did listen to a lot of Limp Bizkit this week. It's just that mood. It's just that mood. I got a band for you who are in the. Sorry, I know I'm super late. I'm in the weeds of the chat still. They're called Symbolus. Okay, I keep a sticky. Thanks for the five boom. I keep a pad of sticky notes on my desk side now, so that whenever someone tells me something, I can write it down. I do have a sticky note here that just says "fuck you" from Jeter though, so that's not the most productive sticky note that I have. Okay. Slipknot guy said check out Symbol this from not guy. Thank you for the shout out. I will definitely look into that after stream. I appreciate you. Today's Grace goated. Yeah, but okay. Have you guys been seeing the stuff about like the AI concert footage? Like a lot of bands lately have been using like AI effects in their concerts, and I believe 3 Day Grace was one of them, which is kind of sucks, kind of disappointing, but it's nowhere near as bad as the entirely doctored Will Smith concert footage that he keeps posting to his Instagram. Not to say that I follow these things very closely, but I do follow a lot of like music gossip accounts, and these things will just kind of circulate onto my timeline sometimes. BRB maybe. See you soon, B Dragon. Check out their song Aura is a banger. Okay, all right. Let me write that back down. I also have something a little embarrassing to tell you guys. So when I got this pad of sticky notes, I was wondering why it was so hard to write on. I wrote on the case. I wrote I wrote on the top case part to the sticky note pad, and the rest of the pad is normal paper. I just made it really hard for myself. For no reason. I'm a silly little ghost. Whatever. Oh, like when they make a crowd with AI? Yeah, pretty much. Very smooth, darling. Yeah, I know. I'm not the brightest tool in the shed, but, I am the prettiest, so. Alright, my bad. Sorry, guys. I'll stop with that. Thank you for joining the church. X-Raven Briar. Cool name, by the way. I always really like it when some people in chat have cool names. Hi. One-eyed anime lady, clearly OP. I agree. I agree. Every single time I've seen a one eye, like a one really big side bang character lately, I'm like, wonder why I like that character so much. Surely can't see any resemblance here. Like when we were watching all the Kingdom Hearts Chain of Memories cutscenes on Friday night. The oh god, I can't remember his name already. Sorry, I got a little corn there. Uh, God, I can't remember his name. But one of the Kingdom Hearts Chains of Memories guys. He had blue hair. He had a really big one eye covered side bang, and he was very cute. I like that. A secondary mouth, rad. Oh, I got him all over. See? I got little mouthies all over. May just casually turning into Optimus Prime. Zexion. Oh, hey, Truckin'! I know you're lurking, but a little funny that you that you were able to pick your phone back up just to say Zexion. And that's it. Thank you, my king. I will try to my best to remember the name Zexion. Zexion is the sexy one. Zexion is the sexy one. Zexion is the sexy one. Even though he's a side character and he only shows up for one game, Zexion is the sexy one. I'll remember. Another new metal band in the vein of Limp Bizkit 100%. An alternative to them are Indigo Blaze and Silly Ghosts. Silly Ghosts? That's what people call me sometimes. Anyway, my apologies. Also, for those who are new to chatting today, the Spawn Meow Meow is my real cat is named Meow Meow. So just imagine that this is my real cat. She's right over there though. But with my new mic, you can't hear her meow or anything anymore, which is pretty sad. Maybe I need to, like, try to record her meow so that I can make a sound alert for Meow Meow's actual meow. Maybe I should do that. I don't know. Oh. Hi, Stray! I know I saw you drop one of your emotes earlier, but I wasn't able to shout you out in time. Hi, Stray! Aw, what a cutie. Yeah, if you are ever interested in joining my Discord, I share a lot of photos of my Meow Meow there. She's my sweet little girl, and she's 5 years old. And actually, I've been wanting... Okay, how many of you here are cat owners? I have a cat owner-related question. So if anyone has a cat, let me know, because I have a cat-related question for you all. I'll show you more of my body, by the way, since my mouths are under discussion here. I used to own a cat. I'm an animal lover, really, cats, dogs, etc. Yep, Rin definitely has cats. Okay, so, since I have a decent amount of cat owners here, even used to own a rabbit. That's sick! I love rabbits. Anyway, I don't know if Jake is here today, but Jake, rabbits, we're here for you, man. Is that a tummy mouth? Spooky but rad. Baby, I got them everywhere. I can canonically put my mouths wherever I want. And I made myself really small on accident, but they're everywhere. W Rabbit Gang, true. But okay, my cat owner related question is, how long do you feel like it takes a cat to love you? That's my and that's my question. Because okay. Actually, give me a second. I need a sip of water. I talked for too long without having any sips of water. So I needed to have a sip of water. I think it varies cat to cat. Okay, so we rescued Meow Meow in October of last year. And she's a 5-year-old cat. And Meow Meow's backstory is the people that took her to the shelter that we eventually rescued her from. they had been seeing her in the neighborhood for years and years, and she was severely emaciated. She was a long-furred cat, so her fur was like all in knots, and she was in very poor condition. And given that she is 5 years old, and the people that took her to the shelter said that they had been seeing her for years, um, it's like, and because she's also a very social and kind cat, it's likely that she was at one point a house cat and then was abandoned at some point. And Meow Meow is still a pretty affectionate and a nice cat. Um, but like there are little things she does that makes me feel like maybe she doesn't like trust us 100% yet. Like she doesn't really like to sleep in the same room as me. But she like will come up to me and like get pet, but like she never really like initiates like a cuddle or anything. And I have friends whose cats are like really really cuddly, like from the get-go. So I'm like, I wonder if it's just her personality or if she still doesn't trust us yet. Like is less than a year, almost a year, too little time for a cat to fully acclimate and love you? That's essentially what my question boils down to. Emaciated, yeah, she was a very 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 in poor health, scrangly little cat when I rescued her. They will only love one person. There's a 50-50 chance they will love you or hate you. Where 14 million people, new record. 14 million people. What do you, huh? Wait, huh? What do you mean? 14 million people for what? I'm scared. I think some cats are just more reserved, and that is fair too. I think maybe like seeing how friendly or not friendly, how cuddly like some of my friends' cats were. I'm like, man, their cats love them so much. Why doesn't my cat love me? And then I got like a little sad about it because I love my cat to death, and I've always wanted a little cat. Maybe she's just not used to it or doesn't feel like she needs it. Hmm. That's a good point too. That's a good point too. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I guess in my head like I've always wanted like a little cuddly cat, and the fact that my cat's not like a big cuddler kind of makes me sad. But like it also has been less than a year. So I'm also just like, yeah, it could just be a more time kind of thing. Cuz a year isn't really that long of a time in the grand scope of life. Only really like 365 days, you know? 14 million euro for charity stream on Twitch. Fuck yeah, that's great to hear. I'm right here. Oh, you're right. Stray is a little cat. Everyone pet Stray now. Yeah, it really does vary cat to cat. I see, I see. I'll try not to get too in my head about it then. But I was getting sad the other night when Meow Meow was refusing to like go to bed with me, and I was like, please, I want you here. And she'd just be like, ow, and leave. And I was like, no, you're tearing me apart. I also just get offended easily by my own cat. Like one of my friend's cats shows connection via scratching and biting. It does to people it likes. Huh. Interesting. Cause my grandma had a feral cat named Freddy, like Freddy Cougar. Krueger, sorry. And he was a fucking bastard. He was the kind of cat where, like, if you walked by just casually and you happened to just walk in the same hallway that fucking cat was in, he would just swat at your ankles. He'd try to get you. He'd try to get your fucking Achilles heel so that you'd crumple to the floor and curl up and die. Give us Meteor. Oh, you want to hear from Church IT Tech? You want to say anything today, bud? He just said, give us Meteor. Yeah. I guess. I think so. Oh, hi, Sephiroth. That too. But it never breaks the skin when biting. Meow Meow does give us little nibbles. Just you want to just say hi? Hey, chat. That's all. He just wanted to say hi. He's been in the Hollow Knight Silk Song zone for all of last week. So he's been a real Silk Songer over here. Which is fine, because that gives me time to play all the RPGs I want. I like to get in, like, so when I'm not streaming an RPG, I really like to get in the zone and like I like to like turn off the lights and I like to like only have the game screen open and just like stare only at the game screen when I play RPGs. So when he's also really busy with Hollow Knight Silksong, I can like really hone in on whatever I feel like playing. Funny, my older cat likes my mom more than me, and my second cat likes me more. Yeah, I'm also a little like sad because I think Meow Meow might like Church IT Tech more than me, and I'm the one who rescued her. What the hell, girl? I'm your mom. Anyway, my buddy's cat flops back and forth like he's 2-year-old Maine Coon that will cuddle 1 minute and the next attack your hands. It's super random. Meow Meow's kind of like that too. I don't know. Meow Meow's kind of like that too. Cat will come to it if it wants snuggles. I hope. I hope Kitty will come to me more often. I love her. It makes me sad that she doesn't love me as much as I love her. Anyway. Ugh. It's also award show season again. And I've never felt like so out of tune with everything that's going on culturally. I don't know fucking shit about like anything. Like I know Arcane won an Emmy because I saw it on the internet, but I've not really watched like anything. I think the only thing that I've been relatively kept on up on this year is like video games. So like I'll be all set to watch like the fucking video game awards when those roll around in December, I think. But like anything else, I don't know shit about. I guess anime. I'm pretty caught up on my anime too. I do seasonally watch a lot of anime. But yeah, I feel deeply out of tune this year, with pop culture more so than like in years prior. I don't know. Maybe I'm a little bit of a loser now. A lot of pretty much like most of my spare time now, I've dedicated to either working on covers or streaming. So so I it will probably only get worse from here. We go. May have you watched Heaven's Official Blessing? No, but that's the one where everyone's uncle, right? That's the Chinese BL where everyone is this guy's uncle, right? That's all I know about it, really. is that is it that you're out of tune with pop culture or pop culture has just gotten super out of tune with absolutely everyone? Sometimes I feel that way too. Um Cuz like there are times when an album or a movie will come out and I'm like, who fucking wanted this? So, there like last year there was a Sydney Sweeney and I forgot what the male lead's movie was. I forgot what the male lead's name was, but it was a modern adaptation of Shakespeare's Much Ado About Nothing. And who asked for this? Like, like who I and it's apparently so far removed from what Much Ado About Nothing really is. It's just mostly like the main character connections are the same as Much Ado About Nothing. But it's like still, who asked for that? What's going on here? I don't get it. I don't know. No help. Dude, I don't know either. I heard it from a write up after the movie came out. Same thing with like a lot of things that I see come out on Netflix and such. I never know who the fuck asked for anything that came out on Netflix. Except for like I will say I vastly underestimated the impact of what K-pop Demon Hunters did for like everyone. Vastly underestimated that. Also, I'm drinking more water because I think the Taco Bell I ate today is giving me heartburn and my chest hurts a little bit. So I actually might need to get a Tums in a couple minutes here if it continues to get worse. I'm good. But I was sincerely surprised with how universally beloved K-pop Demon Hunters seem to be. Because I was really holding off on watching that as someone who formerly was very into K-pop. And it actually ended up being like a really fun, really good movie. I think at this point it's that I think at this point it's that because media isn't solely magazine or TV, a lot of it can just appear and proliferate and have its own compartmentalized group that then try and spread it themselves. It's gone from an easy to follow pop line to literally everyone is throwing shit at the wall and brother, your shield is 5 inches wide. Yeah, that's true too. That's true too. Yes, Stray, hit that Gangnam Style. The Gangnam Style was the first time that the Golden Hanmoon was truly achieved. It's a really nice dongwon and it's really gay, really. It's gonna be your type of gay. I see. I see. I've always been a little bit nervous about getting into Chinese BL because I know it's typically like very heavily censored, because of where it comes from. And I'm gonna be honest, I'm kind of a degenerate when it comes to my yaoi. So I didn't really like ever want to get into it because I thought that it would have been like really watered down or something. I don't know. I don't know. I could be super wrong. Um All right, your boy's parked now. Oh, I'm glad that you were able to drive and park safely, truck. And how was your work day today, my friend? How are you doing? I wasn't into it because it looked very girly childish, but it was, which it was, but I was pleasantly surprised. It was genuinely good. I see. Okay. If that is censored, I don't think they tried very hard. I see. So it was just kind of um my own thinking that was blocking me from it. Okay. Then maybe I will give it a try at some point. Good to know. I'm good. Stopped in the mountains of Pennsylvania for the night. Sheesh. And once more, I forgot where Pennsylvania is on the map. So you may as well just told me that you're in I don't know, Isengard. That's where the hobbits went, right? I never even watched Lord of the Rings. I was just thinking of like the first fictional place that came to mind. The big rectangle under New York. Ah, okay, yeah, I know where New York is. Yeah, alright, 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 alright. Don't get me wrong, it is censored, but like, dog, they're not even trying. Okay. 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 I'll think about it. I'm thinking about it because I am currently watching a lot of different like anime right now. So a lot of my other free time has just been going to keeping up with my anime. Um and also, how long are the episodes to the donghua that you're telling me about too? Because if it's like an hour, I have realized like the older I get, the more precious an hour of my time like actually is. Uh and I feel like I will choose to do like anything else rather than like watch something new for an hour. The reason I have remained so staunchly into anime because a single episode, if you skip the opening and the ending, is like 21 minutes tops. Unless you're watching like fucking Demon Slayer or something. Like that is something different entirely. But like I used to be really into the Netflix show The Crown, and sometimes episodes for that bitch would be over an hour, and I could not do it after like season 4 or season 3, whichever season came out in like 2020. Uh, I just couldn't do it after that point anymore. 20 minutes, bro. Oh, it's only 20 minutes. Well, shit. Hell yeah. Then that does seem doable for me. And also, Marwal, I will answer your question in a second. I'm going to read some of the other ones first because I will go on a rant. Destructor says, I don't like K-pop Demon Hunters. Hear me out, though. I have a 5-year-old daughter that every time she is here, ever since K-pop Demon Hunters has come out, she puts it on and watches it at least once a day. I'm bloody tired of it. So you are experiencing the effect of, like, every parent. Because, like, it happened with when Frozen came out. It happened when Encanto came out. It probably is happening again with K-pop Demon Hunters. Every time there is like a massive smash hit animated movie musical that comes out, every parent in the world will inevitably become fucking sick of it. And for my family, when my little brother was born, He was obsessed with, and it's not even a musical, but he would watch The Secret Life of Pets on loop. And my stepmom could not fucking take it anymore. She had to ban puppies. I see K-pop Demon Hunters like 30 times. I'm sorry. And seeing any movie like 30 times is a lot to ask. Doubt, press IS. I press X to doubt. Okay. I can recommend you 2 or more if you'd like because they're all so fucking good. You can always text them to me, and if they are short, that makes it like 90% likely that I will end up watching them. Okay. I'm scrolling back up because Marwal asked, "What's your least favorite anime, May?" And I sincerely think that all of my least favorite anime are born from them being too popular with my friend groups at the time and me not understanding. So, I'm going to say a couple of little controversial things here. My list of least favorite animes is like Charlotte, because I was generally pretty pleased with the way the show was going until the last couple episodes when it completely rug pulls like everything about the fucking show. And the ending to Charlotte pissed me off so fucking bad that it gave me like trust issues for superpower anime to like the end of time. To this day, I'm still wary of superpowered anime, and it's all Charlotte's fault. Another one of my least favorite anime is, and this is probably going to hurt a lot of people's feelings if they hear me say this, Akame ga Kill. I do not like Akame ga Kill. And I've heard from many people that the manga to Akame ga Kill is a lot better than the anime. But when I was watching the anime, it just felt like edgy. It just felt like edgy slop. And it, like, it just, and it was at the time, I was in high school, and it was so, every kid that I knew that liked anime was obsessed with Akame ga Kill, and I was pissed off because I was a JoJo fan. And we all know in this day and age that JoJo fans generally are a bit much. But back then, back in like 2014, 2015, nobody was fucking really watching JoJo in the US. Nobody knew about it. And so everyone I knew was obsessed with Akame ga Kill, and Akame ga Kill to me was coming off as like pure fucking slop. And I was watching JoJo, which at the time it was part 3, and part 3 was one of the most like fun experiences I'd ever had watching a shonen anime series. So I was like, fuck, like everyone's watching this stupid slop Akame ga Kill when JoJo's Bizarre Adventure part 3 is right here. And as a JoJo fan, I am not a big fan of part 3 anymore. I favor part 4 and part 2, even fucking part 1 over, part 3. But at the time, it was such a phenomenal experience for me that I was like, why the fuck is everyone watching Akame ga Kill? Because it's just edgy fan service slop. And I was really against edgy fan service slop. Now, as an adult, I realize how fun edgy fan service slop can be. But at the time, it really grinded my gears that I felt like people weren't appreciating genuinely better anime. I also, I agree with Rin Tensei. I do not feel many fond things towards Sword Art Online. It's also just power fantasy bullshit slop. To me, these are my opinions. You can like whatever you damn well want, and I won't tell you that you're wrong. I will just say that my opinion does not align with yours. I also don't like Sword Art Online. School Days is also, it's another slop. I have not seen Dungeon Meshi. And I'm going to say something also that is probably going to piss something off. I have not watched Free Ren, and I have not watched Dungeon Meshi. Because historically, fantasy anime have been power fantasy slop. Same thing with isekai. I feel like I have been so burnt out of the fantasy setting in anime that when a genuinely good one comes out, like Free Ren or Dungeon Meshi, I don't touch it with a 10-foot fucking pole. And I know everyone loves it. I know everyone tells me how good it is. And I feel bad because I just look at it and it looks so fundamentally unappealing to me because I'm just seeing like the 10 Sword Art Online fantasy setting lookalikes run through my head at Mach speed. And I just I can't do it. I can't bring myself to watch them. And I know everyone really loves those series and I'm sorry. I am also pulling up my anime list right now because there are quite a few anime that I dislike, but none of them are coming to my mind right now. So I'm gonna log into my anime list real quick. Nah, you gotta watch For Your Rent. I've watched it 3 times now. Everyone tells me I should, and I believe you when you say it's good. But when I look at an anime that's in a fantasy setting, like, I just fucking can't. What the fuck is my password to my anime list? Wait, hold on. I don't remember my password to my anime list. What the fuck is my password? What the fuck is my password? Oh, I logged in. I remembered my password. My friend literally refused to watch Digimon because it's an isekai. Yup, that's me, brother. I pretty much refuse to watch most isekai. Okay, so I'm gonna walk you through my, oh god. So, my dropped series. Gotta head out for a bit. I'll be back in a bit. I'll see you soon, Truckin'. If you are, oh, I didn't mean to pin your message. I'm sorry. Wait, oops. Sorry, I didn't mean to pin your message. My bad, dog. Um, my bad, dog. My bad, dog. Whatever you're doing, truck and enjoy. So here are my dropped list on my anime list. Not necessarily my least favorite anime, but anime I dropped because I didn't like for some reason or another. Uh, Diabolik Lovers. I think that speaks for itself. Diabolik Lovers is not very good. Guilty Crown, which I do have feelings about because the music and the animation for Guilty Crown is like it stands up, dog. Guilty Crown still looks good to this day, but I didn't like the ending. And a bad or mid ending will sour the entire experience for me. That's just like the kind of anime fan I am. Also, welcome to the Church Sage fan. I also dropped Hunter x Hunter, not because I didn't enjoy it, but because I had a really, 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 really messy breakup with a girl who was a Gon cosplayer from Hunter x Hunter, and so I was like, I'm never sparing another fucking second to the show because she broke my heart. So that's why I dropped Hunter x Hunter. I also dropped Nagatoro-san because fundamentally, and I'm also going to sound like a little bit of an asshat when I say this, I don't really enjoy shows where the woman in the series is a gimmick. And for the Nagatoro-san anime, it felt like the bullying was the gimmick, and it rubbed me the wrong way. It's the same thing with the, oh god, I don't even remember her fucking name, but she has the Mega Milkers. She wears the Mega Milkers shirt. Everyone has seen the anime girl Mega Milkers image. It's the short white-haired girl. I don't remember her name. I think it starts with a U, Uzaki-chan maybe. The girl in that series also like kind of felt like a gimmick to me, and so I like watched it for one episode and I dropped it. Hi May, hi Eric. I'm on my anime soapbox here. How are you doing today, Eric? I'm gonna lurk because I'm gonna watch Lick Clink with my brother BRB. Have a good time, Dad. I'll see you soon. Have a wonderful lurk. I also dropped Plastic Memories because, God, I feel like I sound so pretentious right now. I also dropped Plastic Memories because it felt like it was trying too hard to get emotions out of me. And I am the kind of consumer where I really want. I view like anything I watch is meant to be some kind of art. And art naturally should evoke something from you, whether it is interest or happiness or anger. Art should want to compel something out of you. But Plastic Memories was trying way too fucking hard to make me sad, and it pissed me off because it felt like any of the payoff that the show was trying to give me was just like artificially manufactured, and it made me mad. So I didn't like that one either. Sword Art Online, of course, 0 out of 10. I hate you forever for what you did to anime. And that's just the dropped list. If I go onto my anime list and I go to the least rated ones, let me sort by score here. Let me sort by score here. God, my list is so fucking long, dog. Ah, that makes sense. So Pupa is not, is the lowest rated thing on my anime list. If you've not seen Pupa, It's not fucking good. Don't watch Pupa. It's it's like a cannibalism incest anime. I think that's all I have to say about it. So don't watch Pupa. School Days is also rated a number one, and in the two section, I have Belle, and so I deeply hate this movie. There are redeeming qualities about it, but I deeply, deeply, deeply fucking hate this movie because anything good about the movie is instantly torn to shreds and spat in your face by a completely incoherent plot twist and a very sloppily ham-fisted message about child abuse being bad. Like, it's just the stupidest fucking thing ever. And yes, they're right. Abuse is terrible. But the way that they did, so they built it as a romance. And then, okay, if you don't want Belle spoilers, don't listen for the next minute. But they build up this kind of Beauty and the Beast Belle like romance between the Beast and the idol character, and you find the last final plot twist of the movie is that the Beast is actually an abused child. So then the romance is very quickly thrown out the window for the sake of the teenage girl behind the digital idol going to go and save this child. It was a very weird plot twist, and the last like 20 minutes of the movie are an absolute whirlwind, and they are not very good. So I don't like that movie either. Also, Eric, I know you asked me how are you. I'm doing quite well today, and I hope you are doing well. Also, I'm glad to see you here, my friend. I hope you had a lot of rest yesterday as well. Also, lowest rated is The Promised Neverland second season. I think that is self-explanatory. Akame ga Kill. And this one has made a lot of people mad at me. I did not enjoy Darling in the Franxx. I didn't like it very much. And I say this as someone who generally really does enjoy and like mecha anime. I don't like Darling in the Franxx because it does feel a bit gratuitous. And I didn't like Zero Two very much as a character. She kind of did just feel like brand slop waifu to me. However, if you like Darling in the Franxx, that is your prerogative. You are allowed to like whatever the fuck you want. I just didn't like it. Imoto Umaru-chan, I feel, yeah, it's one of those animes where the girl is the gimmick, and I found the gimmick very annoying. Aldenoa Zero Part 2, I also did not like because I liked Aldenoa Zero Season 1 a lot, and the second season was just very underwhelming, and it kind of killed the momentum of the show for me. Is it wrong to pick up girls in the dungeon? I also deeply disliked that show because it was fantasy slop. And yeah, wow. I feel like I sound like I feel like I sound very pretentious right now. But like I have been so deeply sucked into anime for such a long time, and I get very impassioned about anime because it's been like the main thing that I've watched for like the past like 16 years of my life. I still haven't heard May complain about Made in Abyss yet. That is because I have not watched Made in Abyss. Not because it's more of a I don't know if I want to watch a show about little girls in compromising situations. I know that it is a very deeply psychological story, but I don't want to watch Made in Abyss just off of that kind of premise. And, I've seen like manga panels of the series, of some of the weirder things, and I just don't know if I want to support something that opens up that can of worms. I don't know. Love the character design, hate the story, and mecha design was garbage and Darling in the Franxx. Thank you! Because mecha design, when you are making a mecha series, the actual design of the mecha is so important to the visual storytelling of your show. And when you just throw a fucking robot together, it entirely kills everything about the series that you're trying to sell me. Especially when the way you control your giant mech, which is the purpose of the show, with your ass, that just undermines anything serious that you could have told me with your story. God, I hate Darling in the Franxx. Sorry, I got really impassioned when you brought up mecha design, because I do like mechas. And I say this as the most guilty person in the world. I do want to get into Gundam. I think the Gundams are awesome. I love building Gundams with my partner. I have not watched Gundam, um, but I love the Gundam design a lot. They are paramount to anything else that has ever come out in the mecha genre. So I really need to get into Gundam, but I am very scared of getting into Gundam because I know there's like a billion different series within the Gundam universe. Same reason I have not gone into Macross Delta, because there are like a billion different types of season of Macross Delta. Anyway, let me read what some of you guys said too. Now, your opinions are valid. Personally, one anime that really irks me as bullying is glamorized as romance is Don't Toy With Me, Miss Nagatoro. Yeah, that's the one I said that I had, that I also rated like a 1 because I don't like romance shows where the girl is a gimmick and not much more. And I didn't like that in Miss Nagatoro, bullying was the gimmick. I just didn't like that. May, talking about those Chinese cartoons the kids are on about these days. Yeah, my bad, deadbeat. Speaking of mecha series, what's May's complaint for Knights of Sidonia? And I know that I sound like such a fucking idiot because I like mecha and I haven't watched so many of the mecha greats, like Gundam, or Knights of Sidonia or anything like that. So you could also just call me a fucking poser if you'd like. I also deeply dislike No Game No Life, because it felt a little too incesty to me, and I also did not like, and this is probably one of my most controversial romance anime opinions. I didn't like Horimiya. I thought it was very one note and pretty boring. My bad, dog. And I think that's pretty much about everything that I feel impassioned enough to bring up that it severely disappointed me. Yeah, like everything else here, I could just kind of like shrug and be like, meh, it was fine. It just wasn't for me. And I don't know why I ended up finishing it. You know? Like, I don't know. I don't know. Don't Toy With Me, Miss Nagatoro. I hated it so much. I have been through bullying myself, and it's kind of glorified as plot gimmick for a romance. I'm just not into the gimmick shows like Uzaki-chan, Miss Nagatoro. There's a couple of other gimmick girl series that I can think of, but I can't think of. But they're like none of them are coming to mind. But generally, like if there's a series that comes out and the girl is just the gimmick of the series, 9 times out of 10, I'm not gonna watch it and I'm not gonna like it. Big fan of Zone of Enders, absolutely never touched Gundam. I do want to watch more mecha. I don't know. I watched a Gundam movie with IT Tech in theaters 2 years ago, and I actually enjoyed it. It was really good. It was about orphans. What was the movie called? It was about orphans. I can't remember what the Gundam movie was called. It was an adaptation of a filler episode. Huh. He's looking up. It could have been the Iron-Blooded Orphans movie. No, wasn't that? Oh, okay. Sorry, I'm waiting for him to find the movie that we watched because I did actually I did enjoy that Gundam movie that we did watch together. May talk about the real anime, slice of life ecchi comedy. Okay, I don't mind slice of life ecchi series. It's I feel like it's not the most evil thing that like could exist. You know, I will be a much louder, much bigger hater of any fantasy slop series than any slice of life ecchi series. I pick Strange Hills to die on, I think. In the movie? He's still looking for the movie. TBH, I have not watched anime in a few years, but my closest friend is a massive weeb. I am still a massive weeb. I apologize. I'm a VTuber. My anime list is very, 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 very out of date. What? It was Kukuru's Doan's Island. What the fuck? I'm gonna Google that. Kukuru Doan Island.
Mobile Suit Gundam Kukuru's Doan's Island, a movie from 2022. Oh, I was right. It was like 2 years ago. 3 years ago. Oh, interesting. But yeah, we watched that movie in theaters, and I actually did rather like it. But yeah, I'm still a big weeb. So, my first anime ever was Death Note, which honestly I feel it probably shaped my preferences for like the entire rest of my life. I feel like anime that's like less than like a 6 out of 10, I view more like as a 2 to 1 out of 10, simply because I started like my first couple anime are like genuinely some of the greatest things that have like come out of the medium. Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood, Death Note, those were like my first animes. Um, and I feel like that really shaped the way that I viewed the medium for like till the rest of forever. Um, and so like because I've been able to experience so many high points of what the medium can offer, that when something is just like okay, it may as well just be piss on the floor to me. And I know that's a terrible way to view any media, because no media is without fault. But you know, I'm a pretentious little bastard nun. I think the only modern anime I actually watched was Chainsaw Man, and I really enjoyed it. Chainsaw Man is good. It's enjoyable. I'm very excited to watch the I don't know how to pronounce her name. Reese arc movie that came out or is about to come out in this upcoming fall. And another thing that's really fun about Chainsaw Man is that I did not read the manga, so watching the anime has been I've just been watching it all entirely blind. So that's really fun because for once I'm the one that's like out of the loop and I get to experience things new for the first time. Because usually I am the one who is ruining things for other people. You're fine. Don't worry. I used to be. Oh, I already read that one. Gotta go, but keep on buzzing. Thank you for saying hi, dead bees. I hope you're having a good day, and I hope that you have a wonderful week ahead. Thank you for coming in and saying hi and chatting just for a couple minutes. I appreciate you nonetheless.
Hello. Hi.
Digimon is great. Vastly preferred to Pokemon as a kid. Like the Pokemon games are fun, but Digimon was way more fun to watch. Digimon is weirdly mature for being a kid show that was rivaling Pokemon. I also like feel bad because a lot of the childhood like favorites I just didn't watch because of my upbringing. Like one of my favorite anime of all time, Sailor Moon, I didn't watch until I was like 16. So like I deeply love Sailor Moon, but I didn't even really experience Sailor Moon until I was like way out of the audience sector that I was supposed to be watching it in. Hello. Hi. I'm so sorry. I'm not really 100% sure how to pronounce your name. Sonder? I'm just gonna go with Sonder. Welcome to the church. I hope you are well today. Did you watch the Mormon Jesus cartoon instead? Ha. I watched a lot of Veggie Tales in my primary school years. Yeah. do I watch Do I watch anime? Well, kind of. My first anime was Grave of the Fireflies. Ooh, that's a tough one. So you started your anime watching experience with clawing your own heart out of your body. What a wonderful way to start. I don't know. I've just always been really impassioned about anime too because it's so something about it like when I am watching a movie that's just like live action, I feel like fundamentally my suspension of disbelief is still clinging to some sense of realism just because it's like real. When it's like anime, my suspension of belief is like already like
Hello.
at zero
Hi.
because it doesn't look like real people to me. Like it's just it's the way that my brain like processes things. If a guy in an action movie is like dangling off a skyscraper, my brain is like already default like real. That could not happen. Whatever. But then like if an anime guy does it, then I'm like, whoa, he could defy gravity. That's awesome. Like I don't know. I have a dumb weeb brain, I guess. Also, thank you for following 14B. Welcome to the church. Technically, I didn't cry. I was just binge watching World War II movies that are in the Japanese perspective, which is rare. Of course, you probably would enjoy. Well, if you haven't seen it already, did you watch the Godzilla -1 film? Because the World War II metaphors in that Godzilla movie are like A tier. Like probably the best Godzilla movie. but also just like a sincerely very good, heartfelt dealing with the traumas of war movie. Godzilla minus one is a phenomenal movie. Hell no. Godzilla minus one sincerely is peak. If you can get past the fact that it's a giant kaiju, um, it is sincere. It's sincerely a really good movie. And yes, I am a fan of like Godzilla and the Godzilla franchise, but like that movie genuinely blew me away. I have recommended it to people that don't give one fucking shit about kaiju movies, and they very much enjoyed the movie. So give it a try at one point. Um, you might enjoy it a bit. It has some of the best character development for human characters too, for sure. Slipknot guy, you have been so goated. I watch Girls in Panzer. Oh, I see. That's the one. That's the one where they're guns, right? Or are they boats? Girls in Panzer. Ah, it's the one where they're tanks. I was so close. I was so close. You telling me the giant walking nuclear lizard that was created by America is an allegory for the bomb being dropped in World War II? Nah, get out of here, you're insane. So real. You're telling me what? But yeah, if you haven't gotten the sense from like the last 40 minutes, I'm huge in the anime. I've always been huge in the anime. I'm still huge in the anime. No matter like how many people like, and I feel like I choose really weird hills to die on too, because like a lot of people dislike anime for things like underage characters being in like ecchi art and ecchi situations. But I kind of, and while I agree that's not morally the best thing ever, but because it's just been like a staple in anime for so long, I kind of like don't even blink at it anymore. I don't know. Like, it's I j- anime is a really weird hill to die on at the end of the day. Oh yeah, I've been well versed in movies, TV show, video games, and music too. Hell yeah, brother. Right? It's such a weird concept. No offense to any Godzilla fans though. I like it. But I also just like big ass fucking monsters. So, you know, whatever. But sincerely, Godzilla minus one is a very good film. Next, you'll probably be telling me that Edge of Tomorrow is purely coincidental to the D-Day landing in World War II. Fair enough. Bit off topic, but on the way home in the car, one of the songs of K-pop Demon Hunters played on the radio. I keep hearing K-pop Demon Hunters songs everywhere. Like when I go to cafes, when I go to boba places, when I go to restaurants. It's sincerely, I have been hearing these songs everywhere. And it's so weird. Because back in the day, when I was really into anime and K-pop, I was the weird kid in the back of the class that nobody liked to talk to because I liked the weird Asian things. So, K-pop for a really long time was this very like, don't talk about it in public thing because everyone's gonna look at you like you're a fucking weirdo. And then in like 2017, BTS got really big worldwide, and it became a bit more publicly acceptable to be in the K-pop. And then now we are at the stage where K-pop is absolutely freaking everywhere. And I think it's a really good thing that nerd things like anime and K-pop have become very universally culturally enmeshed in the pop culture sphere. I generally think that it's a very good thing. But it also pisses me off. Because it's like, why did I get bullied for that shit? I was just ahead of my time. Alright? I was into the cool shit before you guys even knew it was cool. Don't look at the Vampire Knight that I was watching as a 12-year-old girl, though. You know, there's something to be honest and cut to the chase. What do you mean by that, Julius? Or that Snowpiercer isn't a strange allegory for classism. I have not seen Snowpiercer. Was that one the Korean movie? From the same guy who directed oh god, what's that movie? Nope, different one? Okay. American Train movies. What is the hell was the Korean one I was trying to... Nope, that's not it. Because there's a... No. It's not a zombie movie that I was thinking about in the first place. Because there is it has snow something in the title, which is why I'm confused. But anyway. BTS was a mistake. I have never liked BTS But that's also because I was a deeply fanatical teenage girl that was. It's honestly, it's insane what K-pop fandoms can do to a teenage girl's brain. Those, like the way that they manage those things, those K-pop groups, and like enmesh them into your psyche, they make you fucking like hyper allegiant for these K-pop groups. I the marketing teams behind K-pop groups are the smartest people in the universe because they know how to get you hook, line, and sinker, brother. K-pop is not my cup of tea, but I heard the movie was really good and popular Netflix movie too, plus had a very successful theatrical run in select movie theaters. I mean, I enjoyed it. I enjoyed it. Snowpiercer is great. That's what I was confusing it with. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. The same guy who directed Parasite. Parasite. I knew it started with a P. Though I think Snowpiercer, I think I like enjoyed Snowpiercer more than Parasite. I really did enjoy Parasite, and I have been wanting to watch more films from that guy's filmography. So maybe I'll give it another chance sometime. Hey, did you confuse Snowpiercer for Snowpiercer? Yes, I fucking did because I'm a stupid little idiot. Hi, how are you? How is your day going? Quite good. It's been a lovely, quiet Sunday. How is your day going, Dragon King? So you're telling me your holiest likes the Gunda cute K-pop boys? Not in a really long time. I fell out of K-pop, I want to say, like, around 2020. And this is going to make me sound like such a hypocrite, but it got too popular for me. And this is, like, the same reason as to why I don't watch a lot of popular anime. Thank you for the headpad Slipknot guy. When things get too popular, it starts to feel like it's not for me anymore. And then I just stopped liking it. Like, I'm such a stupid hipster idiot. Like, I understand that this is not, like, a cool or good thing for me to do, but, like, I just, like, can't stop. It's always been a thing for me. When anime gets too popular, I'll never touch it with a 10-foot pole. When a certain band gets too popular, I'll never touch it with a 10-foot pole. And honestly, that might be why I've been falling out of Sleep Token so hard. It's just like my nature for some reason. When things get too popular, I'm like, well, fuck it. I guess it's not for me anymore. But I don't know. The feelings around Sleep Token have been little bit more complex than just too popular now. More of I got kind of bored of the formula of their music, despite some Snow Token, Jesus, Sleep Token songs being some of my favorite songs ever. I don't know, man. I don't know. No, the fault is purely on IT Text this time. Yes! I'm right! You were right when you asked if it was a Korean movie, but I think IT Tech said it was American, and that's when the Netflix series it was based on. Oh, so I was right! I'm the smartest nun in the universe! I'm the smartest nun in the universe. Yes, he said I am! What's that one game you both love and hate? For me, it's War Thunder. Ooh, the game that I both love and hate. Ooh, actually, that's a really good question. Oh, I'm thinking really hard. Ooh, that's a game I both love and hate. That is an incredible question. Because, as Marwell says, it's actually not Final Fantasy X. Because even though Final Fantasy X did make me suffer, I do think overall I still enjoyed my experience with it. I think like the closest thing I can say is World of Warcraft, because only something that I loved so deeply would make me feel so burned by the time I finished playing it. I loved World of Warcraft. I loved World of Warcraft so intensely. And like many people, I fell off after Warlords of Draenor. I played around the time of Mists of Pandaria, and I really enjoyed playing all of the prior expansions and everything with my friends. I really enjoyed the experience of Mist of Pandaria. And I fell off during Warlords of Draenor, literally like right before Legion came out. And I know a lot of people really loved Legion as well. But like, when I fell out of World of Warcraft, I fell out of World of Warcraft hard. But I did really love World of Warcraft. But I got really tired of all of the story retcons. I got really tired of all the super tangled up um, plot lines and just so many things, man. And it sucks because I was so passionate about the world of World of Warcraft, and I ended up feeling like, what is the point of loving something so deeply if they're just going to keep writing characters into holes that they won't be able to write them out of, and then just pretend like they never did that. It really like pissed me off at the time. Um, but yeah, I would say that's the game that I probably have the most love hate relationship with too, because lately World of Warcraft has been on the up and up, and I've had quite a few friends be like, "Hey May, you should maybe hop back in World of Warcraft." And like, it's tempting. It's tempting because for a long time I really did sincerely, deeply love World of Warcraft, but like, I don't really trust the Blizzard writing team with my care and concern for their characters anymore, if that makes sense. When I get into video games, I get into video games primarily to get enraptured in a story. There are some there are some like there are some, asterisks there. There are some video games I played solely because they're fun, like Fortnite. But like most of the time I like to get into games and series because I really want to enrapture myself within the world. And when the world is written with such deep plot holes that they keep retconning, it just kind of makes me feel stupid for thinking that they were going to handle the world and the characters with care and sincerity. So, I don't know. I'm a little bit of a bastard when it comes to character and story writing. My bad, y'all. And also, thank you, Cuddly Ghost. Welcome to the church. I'm glad you're here. Metal Gear Snake's Revenge. That game's unrepentantly a professional at sucking ass at a rate that makes Amazon look slow. Also, hi, Cryptomoth. How are you today? I hope you're doing well today. Soon you will fold. About World of Warcraft? You're right. You're probably right. Because, man, the way that they're gonna be unrolling housing is very tempting. Especially being unable to buy a house in Final Fantasy XIV for God knows how many fucking years now. What do you mean you don't like how Arthas Sylvanas keep fucking appearing? And, like, the worst thing for me is that I really like Sylvanas as a character. Why the fuck did they make her burn down the world tree? Whatever, man. Whatever. I'm gonna get off of my World of Warcraft soapbox. What a dork. I can only enjoy underground content. I know, and I know that makes me sound like a stupid fucking cheeser. Like, I know how stupid I sound when I say that. I don't know. I fully am aware of how stupid I sound whenever I do say that. What's your favorite type of people you meet in your favorite game? For me, I meet Polish femboys, German femboys, Ukrainian femboys, and Russian femboys. You really like femboys, huh? I mean, I'm not. Listen, I'm not knocking your style. You can go into whatever you wish, my friend. I don't know. I just like when people are nice to me when I play video games. Like, I feel like the only real social game that I play these days is Final Fantasy XIV. I've become a lot more into single player games, more so than anything in the last couple years. I don't care who the fuck you are when I'm playing a game. I just want you to treat me with human decency. Because there have been times, and it's so strange because I don't have really bad experiences when I'm playing Final Fantasy XIV by myself, but there have been times when I play with other people, like I play with friends, and we'll just queue into the dungeon where we have the one fucking asshole who won't stop ranting about the tank or the healer, fucking whatever. It's like, dude, we're playing Final Fantasy XIV. This is like the least pressing thing in the world. Like, I don't know. I just prefer it. I just like playing with people that are nice. I don't necessarily have a preference on whoever the fuck you are. I just want you to treat me like I'm also a living human being when I'm playing a video game. That's all. I know. I stopped liking Sylvanas as a character with the whole LMAO war crime bit and wrath. Yeah, I understand. Sylvanas is a very flawed character. And as the game continues to retcon itself over and over again, poorly written. That's... And I just said I was going to get off of my World of Warcraft soapbox. Whatever, man. Can I go into tanks that are drawn into anime girls? Whatever the fuck you want, dog. I don't care. As long as it's not something too weird, then fucking whatever, man. Goon to tanks all you want. That's why they makes those shows, right? Yeah, well, let's fucking go. Just pinged and you're getting pulled back in. No, I don't wanna go to I don't wanna go to Ice Crown Citadel, please. I've done my time in Ice Crown Citadel. I'm over. No. Dinner is grabbed. Oh shit. What'd you grab for dinner, Truckin'? Fuck yeah. What are you guys having for dinner as well? I'm gonna have my leftover fried rice. Because we ordered some Chinese food last night. Because I was craving some fried rice. May seeing LFG as Let's Fucking Go as a real self out. What? What do you mean? I haven't played World of Warcraft in like 10 years. When did Legion come out? World of Warcraft Legion. 2016. So yeah, I have not played World of Warcraft in like 10 years. Almost. I had Popeyes take out Wendy's. Ooh, I fucking love Wendy's. Ooh, I fucking love Wendy's. That sounds awesome. Wendy's nuts hit your chin. Fuck you. Fuck you for that. Man, now I want to watch anime. I'm thinking about anime again. I ain't played it properly since Cataclysm's pre-patch landed, and to this day I always see LFG is looking for group first. Ah, I see. Understandable. Got a pot of Parmesan chicken with hot honey chicken burger. Whoa! That sounds fucking awesome! Oh, Parmesan chicken with hot honey chicken burger. That does sound slapping. I think May is still mad at my dragon joke while playing Peak. Zio? When will you learn that my brain is the size of a very small pea? I already forgot the dragon joke. Unless it was something like dragging these nuts across your chin. Then I remember. Oh, you know what? I think it was one of those. Sorry, I got a strange notification real quick. Alright, I'm good. I'm good. Hee Shrek and Donkey. Oh, right. Of me fucking a dragon? Oh, no. I'm not. Listen. I'm not. Okay. I'm not a furry. I'm not a scaly. However, dragons are the coolest fucking thing that have ever been invented. I think dragons are fucking cool. And my joke back in my World of Warcraft days is that I was going to be the first to take Deathwing's magma cock. I really liked Deathwing. And I think dragons to this day are awesome. If I were to sleep with a fictional being, it would probably be a dragon. Unless vampires are also part of the thing. But I'm talking more about beasts rather than humanoid type things. What anime fandom do you guys think is, weird? For me, it's a solo leveling fandom because the story is ass. It's just random ore farming. I mean, you're right. But that just happens with mega popular bog standard shonen. And I say this as someone who still likes JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. A lot of JoJo fans are pretty fucking insufferable. But I say that with all the love in my heart because I also love JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, shoot! Quite deeply. I don't know. Like, I also guess that, like, I had some pretty weird run-ins with My Hero fans back in the day at conventions. But, like, fandoms are always just gonna be weird fucking fandoms at the end of the day. There's always gonna be some weird people and some people that are super elitist about the one show that they really, really fucking like. I promise you, no anime is going to be the second coming of Christ. It already happened. Like, whatever. Have you heard of Hort? I have no idea what you're talking about. Hort. I'll Google it, though. Nothing came up. Hort. Are you talking about horticulture? That's the only thing that's coming up. I have no idea what you're talking about, Truckin'. I have no idea. Guess who just robbed someone for pretending to walk their dog outside of my apartment? What? What? Wait, hold. What? What just happened, dog? TJ from DK, what happened to you? What the hell is going on? I found that while all anime fandoms have some real weirdos, some are more concentrated and or have worse weirdos. Yeah, no, you're right. You're right. But like, all things considered, like, it's fucking whatever. I get up. Just say it fast. Or short. 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 You're short. You fucker. You fucker. You motherfucker. I'm gonna get you for that one, Truggin' in gaming. How many times am I going to fall in the terrible pits of your disdain for me? Sucks. I hate you. May, you took so long with that. Yeah, because I was making a genuine effort to try to pronounce it in several ways in case she was talking about something foreign. I don't want to be like offensive or something. I don't know. I don't know anything. Come on, guys. Man, I don't want to go into work tomorrow. Me and you fucking both, Leo. Stop pointing and laughing at me. Stop pointing and laughing at me. Stop pointing and laughing at me. Listen, I'm trying to be a nice person here. But I'm gonna fucking lose it on you someday if you keep it up. Ugh, whatever. To be fair, I for one thought Urshort was some weird voice line. I didn't fucking know either, dog. What the hell? But I also deeply do not want to work tomorrow. I made a mistake of being too anxious to take time off. And so I'm not taking any time off of my job or anything until like late October. And I'm really regretting it now because now I can't request any more time off. Because everyone else has put in their time off. So I can't do that now. And I'm suffering because, God, I want to take more time off. I'm tired of being at work, Grandpa. I don't wanna. That was delayed as fuck. I'm sorry, Truckin'. And I swear the last of the elites was written as hort for years. That redeem just scared the ever-living fuck out of me. Yeah, wait until someone redeems the, the jump scare. There have been times where, it genuinely has made me jump out of my skin. Now it usually just pisses me off a little. So, I don't know. Maybe someday I'll get rid of the jump scare alert. I do not know. I do not know. I just love fries, and I don't know why. Ooh, I'm the same way. I will fuck with a good French fry any day of the week. I go crazy for a fucking French fry. Would you guys... Okay. Actually, do you guys prefer, like, a chip and a dip or a loaded French fry? Because I would take a loaded French fry over a chip and a dip any day. I fuck with a fry so heavy. Why is no one stir-fried French fries? Hey, bro, you're onto something, brother. Do it, and then let me know how it goes. Let me know how it goes, nya. I'll be very willing to hear about your stir-fry French fry exploits. I would love to know how it went. Poutine tops. I've still never had poutine, and I do really want to have like real poutine. I really want to try it. I for sure really want to try it. But I just haven't. I've never been to Canada, or I don't know. I'm not sure like what states have like genuine poutine. I just don't know. I never had it. They certainly don't have it where I live in Nevada. I will eventually. Fuck yeah. Otherwise, chip and dip. I see. Poutine are the cheese curds and the fries ones, right? Yeah, poutine is typically gravy and, like, cheese curds. And I do like cheese curds. I don't know. Not a huge dip fan, but I fuck with In-N-Out animal fries heavy. I'd say that counts as a loaded fry. That counts as a loaded fry. I also fuck with In-N-Out fries. A lot of people don't fuck with the In-N-Out fries, but I fuck with the In-N-Out fries pretty heavy. Pretty significantly, even. Wisconsin. I've never fucking been to Wisconsin. We're talking about fries. Well, we were having a pretty long and deep conversation about anime and what I dislike and what I like, and why I dislike and like different types of shows so deeply. And also video games and what video games I have a love-hate relationship with. Nya. But now we're talking about dips and fries. Chips and dips or loaded French fries. What do you think is better? Hot take. I usually eat my fries last if I'm anywhere that slaps them onto a meal because I want to eat the main thing. The fries are genuinely filler. I have always been a French fry first gal because French fries are usually like my favorite, if not second favorite part of the meal. I fuck with a French fry that heavy. If I'm getting a burger and fries, you know I'm getting the fucking fries before I get at the fucking burger because also a cold fry is going to kill my boner at any given moment. I have to have a nice, hot, crispy fry or the boner will go flaccid. And you gotta have a boner while you're eating. How will you know if the food's good otherwise? Y'all ever do a fry buffet? Do you mean like having a bunch of different types of fries? Because yes. Yes. What were you gonna do if the fries fill you up and you only have like half your burger? Then I have half my burger to throw in an air fryer for later, baby. But the fries, even if you air fry them, usually aren't nearly as good as when you had them fresh. So yeah, I'm gonna eat the fucking fries first. You can do that to the fries. Like, air fry them? Of course you fucking can. But it's just not as good. That's what I'm trying to say. It's never as good. I'm talking about covering an entire table in like 10 or so, and people just eat fries. I've not done that. However, perhaps I'll do that for my birthday. It's on the list for the next time March 10th rolls around. Y'all ever cook fries via making your own fries or buying frosted fries from the store? Yeah, I buy frozen fries a lot. I don't think I've ever made my own fries homemade yet, though.
Hello.
My stepdad has
Hi.
made a decent amount of fries homemade, but I'm not that talented with the cooking skill. Also, thank you, Chill Gato, for joining the church. Welcome in and be blessed, my friend. Neither is the burger and those things cost more than the other. There. Just got given 6 ads in a row. I'm sorry, B-Dragon. My apologies. I don't know why Twitch has been giving you... I swear to God, I have it set to, like, little ads. But, like, as less frequently as I can for, like, as little ads as I can. But I've been noticing this, too, with some people that I'm subscribed to, like Zio and Truckin. Twitch will just fucking give me ads anyway, despite being subscribed. So Twitch just hates me. Twitch hates Medi Metal May. Twitch hates Heavy Metal May in particular. But I'm sorry, B-Dragon. Hi, Yuna. How are you? I hope you're having a good day today. Mario ad birthday. Yeah, and I get so mad about that sometimes because, like, my birthday should be my birthday, but everyone is wishing fucking Mario from Nintendo a happy birthday on my birthday. When will it just be for me? When will the world revolve around me? Where this world should revolve around me. Typical VTuber activities. Anyway. Is that why your Mario height? Is Mario actually 4'11"? Hold on. Super Mario Nintendo height. Fuck you for that, by the way. Fuck you for that. Everyone's gonna hate you now, Zio. Everyone's gonna hate you now, Zio. Everyone's gonna hate you now. You're shorter than Mario? You're shorter than the guy? I don't want to think about it. Fuck you. I don't want to think about that. Whatever. I'm fine, and you? I had a great day. I'm very happy to hear that you had a great day, Yuna. I hope that Zio jump scaring everyone didn't hurt you either. I do apologize. Mario over May. Fuck you. What the hell? Me and May are shorter than Mario. Yeah, if you're gonna talk shit about me, you should also talk shit about Zio. I'm not the only person. My life sucks. Listen. Stop making fun. Stop making fun of me. You don't know what I've been through. I used to get my shoes taken and put on top of lockers so that I couldn't reach them. And my gym bag. You don't know what it's like to be short. And almost universally disliked in your middle school. Ugh. Zio is better than Mario is better than May. Fuck you. Everyone's so mean to me. You sick son of a bitch. I hope your pillow is warm on every single side tonight for that alert. Thank you. Destructor? Destructor? Curse Zio. I believe that the Destructor has destructive powers, so I believe that you have the capacity to curse her. Nope, sure don't. Hashtag blessed. Wait, does this mean Bowser is like 9 feet tall? I think so. I don't know how tall Bowser is canonically. How tall is Bowser? Canonically. I spelled canonically so wrong. There is no single canonical height for Bowser, as his height changes significantly between games. I guess that makes sense. But Mario usually tends to be around 5'1". I must go for dinner now. Fair enough, Eric. I actually will be wrapping up in a couple minutes here soon because it is one of my typical yapping streams. My yapping streams usually don't go that much longer for 2 hours. But if there is something that you guys want from me, like if you guys want me to like talk about something in particular, or if you guys want me to sing you a little something, now would be the time to let me know or redeem something because I'm planning on wrapping up soon. Have a good rest of your day. Thank you, Eric. Thank you for hanging out with me as long as you did. I don't have any powers, but I sure as hell can hope. Fortnite. CO wants Fortnite. Well, Gold wanted me to play some Final Fantasy 14 today, and some 14 did sound fun. So I was probably going to hop in the Discord after stream. So if you are not in the Discord and you would like to play some chill games or something together, I will link that for you guys here now. But yeah, I was probably going to play some 14 after stream today. But maybe some Fortnite after? I don't know. Well, I guess I'm killing myself. No, I'm sorry. Gold just asked first. I'm sorry. But anyway, and I will also check on who is streaming right now. Maybe do a little raid. A little raid. Nom 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 nom. Nom 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 nom. Nom 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 nom. Okay, Jake is playing Minecraft, and Jake is another metal VTuber. He's a close friend of mine, and he is also into metal. So if you guys are, if that is something that you are into, Jake is playing Minecraft today. But I'll do my usual wrap-up stuff first, as I still have a couple minutes for you guys here. Howdy. Hi, Dan. I feel like this is like the second or third time that you've come in right as I'm about to start wrapping up stream. I'm so sorry, Dan. This keeps happening to you. The man. I cook my own food, and it's rare for me to go to fast food. Yeah, I wish I were as skilled as you, Sonder. I am quite lazy. Second time. I know. I'm sorry, Dan. I'm sorry. I don't mean to do this to you, my friend. Hello, May. Just wanted to pop in and say hi. Hi, Taito. How are you? I hope you're having a good day wherever you are, my friend. Thank you for coming in and saying hi to me. I do appreciate you. And I will be taking another sippy check real quick. Sorry. My nose is also kind of acting up on me really quick. I think I need to blow my nose, but I'm out of napkin. Oh, meow meow. What the fuck? Meow meow just randomly bobbed and weaved between my legs. Okay, hold on. I gotta blow my nose real quick. Please give me a moment. Ah, sorry. I think the weather does that to me lately. When it's like a bit humid, it'll make my nose kind of clog up more. It's kind of a strange phenomenon on my end. But anyway, have any of you guys have any fun plans for the week ahead? Tell me about what's going on. For me, personally, I won't be able to stream next Friday because I will be going to see the Demon Slayer movie with my friends on Friday. So I won't be online Friday, but I will be posting my schedule for the upcoming week tonight on both my Discord and my Twitter. So if you don't have Twitter, check out my Discord. And if you don't have Discord, then check out my Twitter. I will be posting my schedules much more regularly there. Not streaming, fair enough. Working more work. Me too, brother. full-time corporate slave here, my friends. We'll never leave. Was playing Space Marine 2 earlier, got into a community for it. That sounds awesome, Taito. I hope you are having a wonderful time experiencing Space Marine 2 with your new friends. Streaming on a few days after work. Hell yeah, me too. So I'll be doing in between work and more work and streaming. So, hell yeah, brother. We love to hear it. We love to hear it. Currently eating seals today. What? Huh? Wait, what? Like, okay. Like, are you eating seal meat? Or are you, like, eating seals like in a video game? Elaborate, please. I don't know what the answer is here. You guys got like 5 streams last month. That's good for my views for like a week. Oh yeah, it's not Zio's birthday week anymore. I can be mean to you again. Fuck you. I love it. Highly recommend it for everyone. Hell yeah. Enjoy your Space Marine 2, my friend. Seals meet IRL. Interesting. You know, I think I've watched a video about like a Japanese vending machine, and somebody was able to get seal meat from a Japanese vending machine. I don't remember how they told me that it tasted, though. I don't remember. Fuck off. All right. Guess I'll leave. Zio told me to leave, guys. Blame her. But anyway. It's about the 2-hour mark for me, and that's usually how long I like to do my streams on Sunday. So, I will be posting my schedule tonight on Discord and Twitter. I also will be posting some more shorts this week on my TikTok and YouTube. As always, as I'm a vocalist, and you may not know me very well yet, I do post covers on YouTube, so please do check out my YouTube. I'd like to think I'm a pretty decent singer. Feel free to join my Discord. And if you are interested in like supporting my covers or anything that I do have like a little tip jar. The link is also below, and I have a throne if you ever want to send anything to the church. Again, all of this is optional. The most awesome way that you guys support me regularly is just being here and talking with me. And meow meow, hey. She went, but she's picking at the blinds again. The best way that you guys support me is simply just by hanging out with me and being here for my streams, which I deeply, deeply always appreciate. And it makes me very happy that so much of you spend so much of my time today. Just the tip. Great message. Yeah, I really need to like write one down that I like. But feel free to just spam my raid emotes and do none raid because I never know what the fuck to say during raids. I got a suggestion. Shoot, go for it. Hashtag free meow meow. I mean, meow meow will never be free because she is my beautiful little baby that I rescued, and she will never leave my house again. None raid, but yeah, none raid will have to work. Oh, and if you were here lurking, please feel free to drop me a follow. I'm 2 follows away from 450, which is pretty cool. And if you really liked hanging out with me today, please do consider subscribing. All of my money that I ever get from Twitch goes immediately straight back into making covers and more interesting stuff. And I am gearing up some really cool stuff for my 1 year streaming anniversary in November. So I do hope that you guys will look forward to the stuff that I'm planning for that. I love you. Thank you, Cuddly Ghost. I love you too. Thank you for hanging out with me today. Um, I will raid you guys out to my good friend Jake. And I will see you guys. So, May's gonna get too popular for us normies. That's not true. I've never been popular once in my life. So, I don't think that's ever gonna happen. But anyway, I will raid you guys out to my good friend Jake. He is a metal bunny VTuber, and he is playing Minecraft today. So, I hope that you guys have a wonderful time with Jake, and I will see you guys again later. Bye bye, everybody. Thanks so much for hanging out with me, and I will see you all again a couple more times this week. I haven't figured out my schedule yet, but I will post my schedule tonight. I will see you guys later. Bye bye. See you later. And thanks for hanging out with me. And I love ya. And mwah.